Other members of the community really wanted to give you just a photographic sense of where we are. I'm also very involved with the Hawaiian Monk Seal Protection Program, an endangered icon for cultural preservation. I'm here today because of my heritage. I'm from Hawaii, what we call a child of the land, and the product of a grandmother who provided a beacon and clear path to follow in community work. She focused on the rights of women and was a force to be reckoned with. My community work began as a youth in California, where I learned from the best, mostly women, who held a clear vision of good community planning and the will, stamina, and smarts to preserve the cultural, natural resources, and character of their communities. They taught me that partnership were essential to the work and that there was nothing to fear. Just be sure the community was in the lead. I am a convener more than a leader. I honed this skill when the Hanalei River was designated an American Heritage River. It was a tense time in our community. Several of the community folks were very concerned that having 14 federal agencies show up at your door saying we want to help was a terrifying prospect. Best remember some of the terror. From that experience, I proceeded to convene the community. The community said, what we're concerned about is it fishable, swimmable. They had no clue about the Clean Water Act. It's interesting to me that the Clean Water Act actually follows reality of what people care about. And the EPA stepped up and said, oh, we understand that. And that from that point, we developed a community-based watershed action plan. We've progressed from that point to developing other planning efforts and are now busily engaged trying to pull all of those together in an integrated resource management plan. Hanalei has had the benefit of being first to do some of these things, and I do say benefit because we are fearless. We don't see the point in hesitating or backing up or not trying. If we fail, then we start all over again. The best thing about being first is there's nobody to look at to say, oh, but they did it better. Let's get the first two, close it off. So everybody has to follow that lead. I think it's very important that we do these things on a community level. What you call a watershed, we call it ahupua'a. Some of our ahupua'a don't look like your watersheds. They go straight across an island, or they may be landlocked. But indeed what it was place-based management. So some of the members, the older members of our community say to me, do you know your place? I remember what my mother used to say, do you know your place? She didn't mean location, right? She meant my role. But if you think about it, it's both of those things. Right? Do you know your place, and do you know your place in it? And for me, that's what community leadership is all about. But again, I really prefer to be called a community convener, because in fact, that's what a community should be, a convener. Mahalo, aloha.